Get in, nerds. We are playing Hearts of Iron 4. We're still working on this naval invasion, but most of these others are sorted. This, there's that one. Good to go as well. So let's queue in some more attacks. Let's grab this island in the Carolines. Go ahead and put that there. This naval invasion is nearly completed. We do want to grab this remaining island over here. These two marine divisions are significantly under strength, so we can't really use them for the moment. These two are going to grab... Oh, that's a British island. Interesting. That one there. And these ones, we're going to see if they can nail Truk. We got two that are... Okay, so we got some supply problems over in that area. But that's alright. We got a naval battle happening. They're still trying to raid our convoys here, but I'm not too concerned about that. Everything's still going okay in the Philippines. How is our kill death? We suffered 18,000 casualties compared to the 78,000 we've inflicted on Japan. So, very significant ratio there. Not sure what this is. Looks like Japan is successfully pushing through from Indochina. But the Yunnan might be having some success over here, so that's good for us. Alright, we'll get the game speed going here. Excellent. Oh, these aren't British islands. Britain's been doing some island hopping as well. Well, that's exciting. Good for Britain. Ooh. Nice. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. There's a heavy cruiser, there's a battleship, there's a light cruiser, and there's a destroyer. Excellent. We've inflicted significant losses on the Japanese on that battle. And there's 3 more destroyers. The fall of Pietari. Leningrad, the former capital of the Russian Empire, has been occupied by Finnish forces. With a population of over 3 million, the city has nearly as many inhabitants as all of Finland, but this fact has evidently not deterred the Finnish attackers. There is some debate as to whether the city should be integrated into Greater Finland, since Ingrian Finns make up a considerable minority of the regions outside the city. This, of course, assumes that the Red Army is unable to retake the city in counteroffensives. Actually, I'm going to put 1 unit on hold there. And I think we can risk a slightly longer naval invasion to this zone here. Not enough invasion capacity, perhaps? Oh, right. And now we can add those units to that order. And we don't have superiority over this sea zone yet. We can cancel this one here, though. And we can get our main fleet deployed. Where are you guys? You're still here. It's a fine zone for you to be in for now. Finished out the recon research, closing in on 1942. Let's get the new infantry equipment going. Cool. Took out a bunch more submarines. Wonderful. Please return. Everybody go back to Newcastle. Let's Let's put our air forces on interception. And we can definitely use some of these air units in Greece. So we're going to put them in Crete. We're going to deploy them. And we'll grab one solid bomber wing to the Dodecanese to do air support in Greece as well. That should be fine. They are still pushing forward, but it's December now, so this whole offensive is going to get really difficult for Germany. How are these? One of them's still preparing. That's okay. Oh, this region. Okay, all right. We're going to scrap this plan because then we don't need to get control of the Marianas just yet. We're nearly there, in fact, which I'm pretty pleased about. Got good naval superiority here. We do have the intelligence advantage over Japan, having cracked their ciphers. So let's take a look. They have 192 ships, of which they got, let's see, 9 carriers, 6 heavy ships, 12 heavy cruisers, 26 light cruisers, 47 submarines, and 90 destroyers. Our Navy is overall significantly... we have significant naval advantages over them. Fire the naval invasions. If we can keep up what we're doing, we'll be able to acquire significant advantages. I'm going to go ahead and build up an airbase. Which island did the British take? They took this one. Can I build an airbase there? No. Because they've got the capital of this island chain, apparently. I think that's the mechanic at play here. Still in the Mariana Zone. Cool. Philippines are still secure. Pleased about that. Got a lot of political power built up here. You know, I never did get our war industrialist. Is this a good thing to do now? No, a good thing to do now is to get our freaking worker conditions, to get our stability up. It's a little late to be doing that, but I'm okay with it. Ooh. Managed to sink a Japanese heavy cruiser using just destroyers and light cruisers of our own. That's pretty rad. We got an amphibious drive going, so that should be rad. Let's get started on aquatic mechanized. I think we're going to use that stuff for our late game naval invasions. Once we got Excavation 4, we'll be able to develop our own chromium sources, so we'll get started on that pretty shortly. Okay, very good. Caroline Islands have been being seized. Operation Shadow Sword. Look at this Warhammer 40k ass operation name. Excellent. We're starting to really build up a significant dockyard presence here. Let's go ahead and... well, not quite yet. But we'll be working. We'll be working for sure.
Ready. Attention.
Alright. okay, so these units are still en route. Wonderful. Meanwhile,
Yes, sir.
we've got our divisions in Britain now. So that's a significant development. We have air superiority in Greece. That's also a significant development.
Attention.
We're on pause. I'm like, why isn't anything happening? It's because we're on pause. Oh boy, did a smart there. Did a big smart. Howard Harrington, I don't need that. Tanks. I need tanks. Let's go ahead and get armor or defense or breakthrough. We can get breakthrough, breakthrough, defense and breakthrough. Production output. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, we can build ourselves a new self-propelled artillery piece with the advanced light tank chassis. So let's go ahead and do it. Fixed superstructure. Tracked will do torsion bar suspension. Welded armor. Gas engine's probably fine. No, we'll do diesel. Improved medium howitzer. Advanced radio, and then machine guns, machine guns, machine guns. Oh, great. Mark them artillery. Alright, well this is a significant investment of... You know what, actually... Riveted armor. Bogey suspension isn't going to be a significant reduction in cost. Could do petrol electric. Significant reduction in reliability. But it's also an increase in production cost. Never mind, we'll do it. We're doing it good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That should be fine. The CAG 41 is ready to go into production. It's extremely reliable. Honestly, actually, let's put in some nonsense. Extra ammo storage for reduced reliability. Perhaps a secondary turret with a small cannon. This will reduce our reliability. There we go. Perfect. Just as Jesus Christ intended. Alright, cool. There's the CAG 41. That's some soft attack right there. Kerblam. Get a slightly sillier looking image in here. There we go. How about this? Alright. We'll get this in production. Alright. What did I say we were going to research? Excavation. How are things going? We're losing a battle here. They've actually got a really significant presence on this island, which is interesting. Have they got forts? No. Okay, so we'll need to get air superiority in this zone before we'll be able to take this island, but Yeah, we'll know for next time. So probably what I'll do is, as soon as we got some... This is the airbase. So we'll go ahead and start working on a naval invasion of that spot.
Attention.
To get one Marine division going after this other island here. We got
Attention.
to get one going after this. But actually not from here.
Ready.
We're going to need you to deploy from here to this island, and the reason is because we don't want to be going through the Mariana Zone.
Call in.
Let's see. Then at the same time, this unit will move. Ooh, we have another corruption option. Let's see, Arkansas. Invest in the economy of Arkansas. Civil. This would be a civilian industry. I don't think we need that. We have such an overwhelming abundance of civilian industry at this time that I don't think it's gonna matter. And we're gonna grab some more Marine divisions. We're gonna have 4 Marine divisions deploying here. And let's get these divisions kitted out with some extra enhancements in the form of medals. Extra org would be good, extra attack would be good, experienced soldier losses would be excellent. Let's go with attack. Can never have too much attack, in my opinion. And we'll go with attack for this one as well. So, let's make sure our fleets are quite close enough. Oh, wonderful. We're actually in the midst of a nice heavy naval battle here. Speed that up just a little bit. The enemy ships are fleeing, but I think we're going to... Oh, yep, sunk them all. Excellent. Here's a Japanese fleet, though. We'll see how that changes the situation. They are still fleeing. Ooh, nailed a carrier. Excellent. Brilliant. What else, what else, what else, what else? Still stacking up more destroyer kills. Mauled one of their battleships. Lost some destroyers ourselves. That is going to happen. Continuing to accumulate. Wow, look at this. Whew. So we killed... we took out 38 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, and 1 carrier at a cost of 6 destroyers ourselves, which is wonderful.
Attention.
Alright, so... There's the combined bomber offensive bonus. There's 1 submarine, that's not bad either. And we'll go with U.S. Air Force, which reduces air doctrine cost. And then we'll shell out some of this tasty air experience that we've got.
Attention.
Not going to award any more medals over there just now.
Call in.
Actually, I'm going to scrap this invasion plan. And...
Ready.
I'm going to put these ones... Wait, not all 3. Because that's going to take too long. These ones are going to go here. And then once we've got this zone more fully secure, we'll take a run at this island here in the Caroline Islands. Can I see what No, I don't. I don't actually know what the name of that island is. But we'll work on it. So these plans will be ready in 2 weeks. There's better engines. We'll continue to expand our infantry equipment setup. Still raiding Japanese convoys in these zones. We'll expand raiding operations to the Bismarck Sea and the Solomon Sea for good measure. Is our other fleet repaired? Not quite. Still working. Okay. Settle down, y'all. You need to be frickin' somewhere else. Oh, well. They don't need to repair, so... Damn it. Let me read the base strike results. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, that is what it is. And I don't have the capacity to build... No, I do not. Still, getting more naval invasions done here should be very effective. Lost a submarine here. How is our main battle fleet? Why don't you deploy there? It is January of 42. We nearly have another 5 months or so before our battlecruiser 3s are ready for deployment. Which will be rad once they're ready. Are we still... I think we can... Nah, we'll keep Eastern Micronesia in the deploy zone for now. We've definitely got superiority in the Bismarck Sea. So once this plan's ready to go, we'll hit the go button. And there it is. Perfect. In terms of production here, okay, we filled in a lot of these. I'm going to put the cruisers up to 4 dockyards each, just so that they're ready to go. And then the destroyers are going to be 5. And these will take a lot of time to fill in, but they'll be able to... we'll be able to get everything we need as we build more dockyards. We're up to 68 right now. Raiding a lot of Japanese convoys in these zones. Incredibly, I think our persistence in the naval war in these areas have actually been successful at preventing Japan from doing the work they want to do in the Dutch East Indies, which is excellent. Still holding the Philippines without a problem as well. This is really the island that I'm most concerned about, because that's where the airbase is, and if we can get a hold of that, then we can absolutely go to town in this sea zone. Siege artillery. Ooh. Extra fort attack and fort damage from combat. Lucian, you absolute hero. We're paused. I had us paused again. I don't know why I did that. Because right now our air forces are all deployed to eastern Micronesia. Alright, so this island is thoroughly defended. But again, if we can get this one, we'll be fine. Then we can do dedicated naval invasions of these two islands, and then we'll be good to go. Japan has managed to successfully cross this river in Hebei province. They've moved forward one space, and they've done some advancing in the Guangxi and Yunnan areas, but they're still having a lot of trouble moving forward, and I'm pleased about that. So
Yes, sir.
here's... Ah, excellent. The airbase is undefended. Wonderful. That is just perfect. Continuing to sink Japanese convoys. Perfectly respectable 22k in damage to us, but we've dealt 92k to them. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and build up this airbase some. 5 levels should be plenty. And we'll boost up the radar here as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to relocate our air, some of it at least, to this airbase. And deploy that to the Bismarck Sea, and that is going to allow us to have full control over the zone. Once we get up to 100 political power. Oh, right, we're still researching excavation. That's going to take forever. Alright, and the enemy does not have any units on these outlying islands here. So that should be just fine. So, from here, we go ahead and we cancel these naval invasion orders. Now what we're going to do is we're going to redeploy this unit back here. Ooh. We've gotten a nice little achievement for having... I think that means we've got a full wing of our strategic bombers over here. So we're going to put those on exercise, and we're going to redeploy them to Britain. And I think at this point, it's time to get... I see the enemy is establishing the air supremacy over the English Channel. So let's get fighting them there. And I think the time for the combined bomber offensive to begin is rapidly approaching. Sadly, these tactical bombers we've got are, many of them, kind of out of date. And they don't have the range that I would like, but we can still bomb France. And the Germans are holding France, so that's, you know, almost fair. Alright. So, prepare larger naval invasions for these two islands.
Yes, sir.
Those are sets of islands. Oh, guns for the anti-fascist war. We can send infantry equipment to China. I didn't realize we had that decision. Wonderful. It's going to cost us some political power, but we don't need to lend lease to them, which has the risk of getting sunk, which is effective. Perfect. So what we're going to do here... Ooh, big naval battle happening. We got carriers in the action. Nice. 2 enemy battleships destroyed. 1 heavy cruiser. Destroyers continuing to increase. Kablam. Not that one. The results of the other one. Well, it's fine. We nailed 2 battleships, 1 heavy cruiser, and 28 destroyers. Heck yes. So now you can see our ratio is creeping up very significantly. And we nailed 1 more cruiser on the way. So, I'm going to set these bombers... Oh, and actually, we can get the rest of them deployed here now. These bombers are also going to be on close air support. And what that's going to do is that means they're going to be able to participate in the naval battles, and that will hopefully turn those to our advantage significantly. Alright, meanwhile, over in Europe... we are finally losing Greece. But that's not so bad. Witch hunt. Let's start ourselves with a bombing campaign in France and see where it goes. So we'll get these fighters, deploy them to this airbase, set them on air superiority. Hit Western France. We've got almost complete control over the air zone there. And we'll do some strategic bombing there, and we'll see how that goes. Cool. Alright, we're doing damage. Nice. Just want to keep watch on our air wings. Still building up mission efficiency here. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to grab 1 air wing, deploy it to southern England just to make sure that we have our own air superiority there in case the AI decides to get real stupid about that. Or here. Or here's where I want to be. And these invasions are going to take another 13 days. So we'll continue to...
Yes, sir. All in.
These armies are mostly ready to go at this point. We're definitely going to need to get them over to Europe eventually, but I'm not super duper concerned about that. In the meantime,
Ready.
let's grab our defense fleet, our defensive army, and we'll deploy them to these islands that we took. So that'll spread them out a little bit, but it'll be worth getting additional defensive forces in those areas. Oh, interesting. British already attacking this island. They're probably going to lose, but just given the ratios here, although they might not. The Japanese units are pretty low on organization. Most of the British units attacking are infantry rather than marines, though. But if we can successfully destroy those... Oh, they lost. Well, it is what it is. I think they broke off the attack. New naval invasion in the Philippines. They're going after Manila.
All in.
But that's... As long as we keep Manila, we'll be just fine. Just a few more days on these 2 naval invasions. If they drop troops, so much the better, actually. Now, in fact, I'm going to move this division off. Oh no, there's Filipino divisions here. Okay, here we go. We got 3 divisions of Japanese troops landed. They're surrounded, so we'll be able to get them fully captured pretty soon.
Taking cover.
Excellent. Very close now. And this should give us a significant increase to our kill death on Japan. Oh, interesting. Well, we're a little short of steel. That's what's happening. Very nearly there. We are working on excavation tech, so that shouldn't be a problem. Mexican entry into the Allies. Lázaro Cárdenas has submitted a request to join the Allies. Whether he seeks mutual protection or foreign expansion is unknown, but Mexico's oil is a lucrative asset to have on our side. We will sponsor Mexico's entrance into the Allies. Should have probably read that. The answers are yes or no, and if you say yes, they join the Allies. Alright, time for these naval invasions. So now that we've got air support, this should be a really significantly... Excellent. This should be a significantly easier attack. The enemy does have... United Mexican States joins the Allies. The war escalates. The enemy does have a significant... fleet presence here. So if we can take command of this island, that'll allow us to push them off there, and maybe one of our battle fleets will be able to engage and destroy them, which would be delightful. There's the U.S. Air Force focus completed. Time to build the Pentagon. Alright, so this battle is... Yeah, we've for sure got the advantage here with their organization as low as it is. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's the island taken. Now, what about this one?
Yes, sir.
There's a big naval engagement happening over here with a bunch of Japanese submarines. Kind of middling important. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so they had a bunch of divisions very badly out of supply. So now, if we can get in here. Okay, so here's the Japanese fleet. And these units can get... If these units can get engaged into the battle... Yeah! Nailed a submarine. Or, sorry, nailed a carrier. And here's our main battle fleet showing up. These units are in the process of fleeing. There's a heavy cruiser. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a battleship. Can we get 2? There's 2. 10 destroyers, 5 heavy cruisers, and just a plethora of light cruisers and destroyers. Oh, that was an excellent engagement. Nailed it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, we nailed 2 carriers total. And there's another one. Oh, man. I think this is it. I think this is the end of the Japanese fleet. I think we got it. I think we got him. Yes, there's the other 2 carriers. Wonderful. All right. So, that will pave the way. Oh, and there's another another carrier killed. So, let's take a quick look at what's going on in our intelligence report on Japan. For fleet, they have 56 ships. Battle cruisers, they have 1. Battleships, they have 3. Carriers, they have 3 remaining. One's a full Soryu class. The other's an Akagi, which is still a pretty good class, but the Zuiho class is basically... They're escort carriers. They're not great units. They have 10 destroyers remaining, 4 heavy cruisers, 7 light cruisers, and 28 submarines. So it is 1942, and we basically have the capacity to commence an invasion of the Japanese home islands, or at least commence preparing one. This is very good news. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this army here under Jiro. Actually, let's get Hodge's mobile army. Is this dumb? This might be dumb. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to try it. We're going to get these guys on out to Los Angeles, and we'll deploy them to Johnson Atoll. And what that'll do is we'll get started on... Does that allow us to get started on getting these units in position for an invasion of the Japanese home islands? Obviously, historically, the United States invaded the home islands. They did not invade the home islands physically. They dropped atomic bombs, and that was when the war ended. But for us, I think we may end up saving our nukes for Germany. Historically, the United States pursued a Europe first policy, but we are much better prepared for war than the historical United States were. So that's kind of where we're at this stage. We'll get these deploying here, and these on a massive naval invasion to here. This is Iwo Jima, and this I want to say is, this is Marcus Island. This is Saipan. So once we got these islands taken, Iwo Jima is the gateway to Japan itself. So yeah, so once we're there, there's also a big battle in Okinawa. Right, because Okinawa was going to be the basis for the attack on Shikoku, which is the primary target of Downfall, of Operation Downfall, which is separated into Olympic and Coronet. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Should we get into mainland China behind the Japanese forces? Doesn't seem necessary at the moment. One last thing before we get going here is I'm going to get some doctrines, some air doctrines going. We can actually get both of these. Interception detection is fine, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. Naval strike doctrine, naval mission efficiency, that's absolutely useful. Over here we can get air wing mission experience gain, that's very good, and air superiority efficiency, or interception efficiency and air wing mission experience gain. So they both got experience gain, which is good. Let's go with the air superiority bump. Down here, multi-altitude flying, extra agility for fighters and heavy fighters. Don't mind if I do. And then for this one, we get logistical bombing, which is extra air superiority. Wow, a lot of air superiority in this tree. Didn't expect that. Next time, we'll decide if we're going to do day bombing or night bombing. For the moment, though, we've had a very successful episode. We've absolutely pummeled the Imperial Japanese Navy. Next stop, the Mariana region, and after that, the home islands. But for now, I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you all on the other side.